Well, that was a game of two halves, and that's an understatement. I'm gonna start with the first half because I like being optimistic. But that second half performance was absolutely awful. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna compartmentalize those feelings about the second half and talk about quite good first half display. I mean, our press was good early. I thought Isak and Wirtz were and Szoboszlai obviously were good in the press. Kieran Morrison was alright in the press. Ingamoa, he did lack a little bit in the press, but he was very positive on the ball. Trey and Ione proving once again, and my camera's fucking. I hate this so much. This love's not necessary. I'll fall gently in this grove, in the patch where nothing grows. I need you around, I need you around. Liverpool versus Leeds was an interesting game to say the least. I'm going to compartmentalise those feelings I have about the second half while I talk about the positives of the first half with this team right here. But, oh my god, that second half was awful. However, first half, that's what we're talking about right now. We were really good, I thought. Press was good. Isak, and let me make myself got myself in the corner here. There we go. Isak and Wirtz, I thought they were great in the press. Szoboszlai again, he just continues to show why he's our best player. Trey and Ione, again, he's Premier League quality. He was exceptional. He was amazing. I'm so happy we have him. And I'm so happy we have a manager who's hopefully going to utilise him a lot. Florian Wirtz, a player who I think I speak for all Liverpool fans when we say more than anyone, we want him to do well. And I think he started a bit slow, maybe first 25, first half hour. It was more of last season, just getting the ball and just passing it straight away and just being a bit conservative. But as the game went on, he opened up a little bit. I think if we saw him in that second half, which I don't think is a good idea, fitness and whatever, but if we saw him win that second half, then I think he would have grew into the game a lot. His goal, obviously, he had a nice pass over to Engamoa. I still want to see more kind of. I want him to express himself on the ball a little bit more. Turn someone, do a skill, do a step over, something. Make the fans excited. But yeah, other than that, I think it was good. Isak, good in the press, couple nice touches, far more involved in Iraola's system than he is under Slot. I know it's their first time playing in it, but you could just tell that he was dropping deep. He had the ball here on a counter attack at one point. Just way more involved. He had a nice touch over here and almost got shot away from a Wirtz pass on a counter attack. But yeah, I think Isak good. Fullbacks very involved. Kerkez in particular. Crossed the ball so many times. It didn't always come off, but I think overlapping, underlapping. Engamoa, he was always in and around that forward area. Same with Frimpong. I'm a stay with Frimpong. I think will be good. He had a nice run inside. He was eventually fouled. I feel like he had a couple nice moments overlapping Morrison. He overlapped Isak at one point on the counter. Got a cross away. But obviously got the assist for the goal, and that's what you want. You want him, Kieran Morrison, a little bit more inside, and Frimpong wider than him, ready to put crosses in the box, and that's exactly what he did for the goal. Our second goal, that was a beautiful team move. Like, we knocked it around here. It's a good switch, good ball in from Frimpong. That's what I want to see more of consistently. What else happened in the first half? Luke Chambers grabbed his first goal. Love to see. I think our back two were really good, and Dukwe impressed again for me. A couple nice moments, kind of using his body against Nemecha. And I think that's all I've got for the first half. Which means, let me switch over this team. Okay, here's the second half team. I feel like Keyes and Kumas were a bit interchangeable. I'll keep it like this for now. Um, God, where do I even start? I'm glad all this is happening in oh, Verts is still there. Where's my boy? Where's Harvey Elliott? I'm glad we're identifying these problems in pre-season. One of which is squad depth. We can't afford to sub on a second team and just completely crumble against Leeds. This isn't Man United, this isn't Man City, this isn't Arsenal stuff. It's Leeds, and Leeds are a good side, but they're not. They shouldn't be dog walking our second team 4-0 in the second half when they don't have all their starters on the pitch either. The press was off. We just looked a little unbalanced. Frimpong right wing is bad. How many times are we going to go over this? Don't play Frimpong right wing. I think his injury was nothing serious. And then Callum Scanlon came on. We just couldn't play through them. We were knocking it around, giving it away in stupid areas, especially for I think maybe their second goal. It might have been their third. It was just a couple stupid moments of giving the ball away in areas that we shouldn't. We didn't create anything for our two up top. I think our best chance was a long ball over to Kumas, which had to chip the keeper and it didn't come off. Yeah, look, I don't want to dwell too much on the negatives, but you can't talk about the positives without talking about the negatives. So, look, Gravenberch looked, he was quiet, and it's hard to single out players for the second half because they were all awful. They were all terrible, and it was it's inexcusable at Liverpool Football Club to be conceding 4.5 to Leeds, no matter what the circumstances. I wouldn't be happy about conceding 4 even if we won 7-4, because that's not what should happen. Obviously, this backline, none of them. This is my point about depth. We need more depth. In my opinion, other than maybe Tsimikas, Calvin Ramsey's not bad, but he's not Premier League quality. Like 75% of this back four should not play a minute in the Premier League, because we should have enough depth where we don't have to rely on our two centre backs who have a combined age of 36, or our right back who has never played at a high level before. It's annoying. It just brings my point back to signings. If we make signings, we'll compete. If we don't make signings, we won't compete. And yeah, this can't be happening. Also, this front three, I don't think are Premier League quality either. Not maybe Premier League quality, they're not Liverpool quality. I think we're becoming too kind of, obviously you want to see the youth progress. You don't want pathways to be blocked. But also, just because a player's young doesn't mean he's going to get better. There's a million failed youngsters every single year, and we can't hope that every single one we have won't be, if that makes any sense. So, more about depth, a winger, two wingers. We need two attackers, ideally one who can cover up front as well, especially if Gakpo leaves. I want one midfielder, two defenders, two attackers, one midfielder. But the way we're moving, it's looking like we'll get Barcola, and that's it. And we might not even get Barcola. I'm frustrated at our recruitment, and I'm frustrated at our second half performance. Then again, take a beat. It's only pre-season. The rest of the boys are joining up with the team next week. We're back at Anfield against Monaco. It's a chance for a little bit of a turnaround. If we get to the Como game, which I think is August 17th, I want to say, might be a little, that might be wrong. But yeah, if we haven't made at least 3 signings by then, we can call the season there, because I don't want it to be led all down to deadline day and we have another Mark Gahey and then we get to December or November and we're like, oh yeah, we really could have done with this, this and this. Because we know what we need. It's not rocket science. But look, there's not much I can do apart from just express how annoyed I am to the 50 people who are going to watch this. But I just hope and I pray that we make some signings. And on that note, good first half. Second half outweighs that just because of how terrible we were. Conclusion, we need more players. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe the day after, for another video.